in America?
I don't know anything about municipal bonds.
They've always been a mystery to me.
I own them, and I can't tell you what I got.
I'm afraid I'm a novice at this. I hope you'll be patient with me.
Know what this country needs? A municipal bond information kit from Laban Thal. Get a free copy, and anything the kit can't tell you, Laban Thal will.
May I ask a stupid question?
425-6116.
Psychic Phenomenon tonight at 6.
This is Jack LaLanne. Every year, Jack exhibits incredible feats of strength. Here we see him swimming the Long Beach Harbor, handcuffed and shackled, pulling 13 boats behind him, weighing a total of 25,000 pounds. Hey, you never know when your body may be pushed to its absolute limit. My guest today is a man who is not only in amazing physical condition himself, but he works every day helping others to be their very best. My special guest today is Jack LaLanne. And hello to all of you. Sit back, hold that stomach in, get a big smile on your face, because you have a treat today. All this week we've been, talking with fitness experts from around the country. My guest today could perhaps be referred to as the father of the fitness movement in America and most probably the world. For more than 30 years, he has hosted his own exercise show on television. And it's really my pleasure to have him as my guest today. The one and only, give it to him, Jack LaLanne!
Hi. Thank you. I deserve that. What a group, huh? That just shows you when people have something in common, when they feel well and look well and they're, we have all this in common. This, it all comes out. It comes out in your personality and you can just feel it.
Long before people really thought about taking care of themselves, in 1936, Jack LaLanne opened up an exercise studio, half for men, half for women. You've done so great. What made you do that? I was an overweight kid. Were you chubby, or what was the reason that you went into this with full force?
You and I, our stories are exactly the same, but in reverse. I was skinny. By the time I was 15 years old, I was a full-blown sugarholic, and I was about 80 pounds underweight. And when I was 15 years old, I dropped out of school for 6 months because I was so skinny. I got failing grades. I couldn't compete in sports, and I had this uncontrollable temper. So the doctors had my folks take me out of school.
You had a temper?
Absolutely. I tried to kill my brother on a couple occasions. I was thinking about suicide. The truth. I had these blinding headaches every day. I couldn't stand this pain. I used to beat my head against the wall. I couldn't stand this pain. And in my juvenile mind, if I had known how to go about it, I would have committed suicide. This is absolutely the truth. I couldn't stand this anymore. The humiliation, the suffering, the pain, and being weak. When you're a sugarholic, it affects one's mind. It affected my personality. I was a complete different person. I was psychotic. I hated people. They hated me. How can you have love and compassion in your heart for your fellow man when you're sick all the time? I was sick 24 hours a day for 15 years.
What triggered you off to change from this grotesque man, kid that you're talking about into you? I
attended a health lecture. One of our neighbors suggested to my mother, they knew what a terrible time she was having with me, I never left the house and all, that there was a wonderful health lecture lecturing down at the Oakland Women's City Club. This is Oakland, California. And this man did wonderful things with diet. So my mother and I went down there. And this man had started his lecture. I'll never forget this. he looked at that vast audience and he said, my dear friends, it matters not what your age is, it matters not what your physical condition is. If you obey nature's laws, you can be born again. See, Richard, that's the only man in 15 years of my life that gave me any hope. He promised me I could be born again. I could get rid of this terrible body of mine. I could be a new person. I could participate in sports. And this man, I followed his teachings, you know, for a period of time. He was a strict vegetarian. And from that night to that lecture, I discontinued all that junk food, all those cakes, the pies, the candy, and ice cream were out of my life that night. And I went on a strict vegetarian diet for 6 years. And, you know, in 6 weeks' time, I was born again, just like that man promised.
Well, evidently, he taught you a lot about technique, because technique is very important. And one of the reasons we wanted you on the show is if we could see the good Jack LaLanne technique. Do you want to see that? Good, let's get it. Okay, give me a little aisle. Give me an aisle so the people at home can see Jack and I, and you can go with it, and it's spread out. Okay, Jack's here. You better get up from that couch right now. He's going to whip you a tushy. Okay, you ready? Here we go.
All right, the most vulnerable parts of the body when you start to exercise is probably the neck, You have to, and so many people get up in the morning, they have a stiff neck and all. Now, let's warm up the neck. Now, just easy first, like this. Put your head down. Now, put your head back. If your neck is bothering you, don't force it now, just a little bit. Now, down again. That's it. Now, inhale, coming up. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale now. Let's hear it. Now, blow it out. That's good. Now, turn your head to see if anybody's following back there. Turn your head. That's it. Great. Now, turn the other way. Turn. That's it. Now the other way. Turn it. Now make a slow circle, like turn it way around. That's it. Now the other way. Right. See if you can get the blood to the upper extremity of your head. Then you feel like doing something. You feel positive instead of negative.
Jack,
now,
can we have some music?
Yeah, let's go. I was going to give you one more little stretch for the lower back.
Okay.
Just stretch. Now I want you to stretch a little. Put your hands behind your back now. Okay, let's go. Now stretch up like that. Stretch it. That's it. More. See where my hands are? Way back. Over your head. More. Come on, Richard. Get them back more. That's the way. Good. Now you got it. Good.
I can't get up, Jack.
Now stand up.
I can't get up.
All right, stand up. Put your head back. Put your hands against the wall. Pull your waist in. Take a deep breath. That's it. Now back. Feel how good that feels? Now you're warmed up. Now let's have some music.
Here we go.
Just like that. Ready? Go. Now, hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's great for your upper body now. Let's hear that breathing. 2, 3, 4. Waist in. Let's get your arms, your chest. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Front, back. Good. 2, 3, 4. Now overhead. Great for the shoulders and pocket. Up, down. Inhale, exhale. Come on. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2. Come on, you in the back. Go, let's do it. You won't hurt it. Move it. 2, 3, 4. Up, down. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
I'll do
3,
these
4.
with you anytime, Jack.
4. Good. 2, 3, 4. 1. Now, right in here. Let's go. Yeah. 2. Arms straight. That's it. Bend your knees. Turn.
Oh, yeah!
More. Let's hear it. Come on. Hey, we're having fun. 1. Turn it. One of the greatest exercises you can do with a swing. Hand overhead. All right, let's swing right down. Down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Way down.
We'll be back with the incredible Jack LaLanne. He cooks. Come on.
Way up.
Hi, I'm Alan Hamill. And look what Acme's cooked up. They've reduced all fresh pork up to 40 cents a pound. Save on favorites like pork loin sirloin roasts, fresh spare ribs, pork loin center cut chops. Save $2 on this 5-pound pork loin rib side roast alone. With all fresh pork reduced up to 40 cents a pound, no wonder Acme's your store for low prices. Tell a friend.
Here are 2 good reasons you should come to Kauffman Friday and Saturday. They're both on sale at half their regular price. Half price means you get $11.99 carpets for $5.99 a square yard. And $13.99 carpets at $6.99. $17.99 carpets, just $8.99. It's like getting 2 square yards for the regular price of 1. Hurry to Kauffman Friday and Saturday and get quality broadloom at half off. 2 to 1, you'll be glad you did.
2. Me, 3. We need a good snack. Let's see what my mom has in the icebox. Coast clear. Oh no, Tuscan frozen yogurt pops. Yuck, yogurt. My mom says Tuscan pops are low in fat and they taste great. This tastes so good for grown-ups. Tuscan pops. Give me a good pat on the mouth.
This shield shows Total has 100% of the recommended daily allowance of these 9 vitamins and iron.
Yeah?
Put Total Shield on one of these boxes. See how the 9 vitamins compare.
Let me try Raisin Bran. 25%? Total's a lot higher. But how does Total taste?
Crispy flakes of whole grain wheat.
Mmm.
And 100% of these 9 vitamins. That's the total difference.
We're gonna cook for you, okay? I got this great recipe, but who does the cooking at your house, Jack?
Well, I have a housekeeper that's been with me about 30 years, and I taught her how to cook, you know, the health way.
Mm-hmm.
And but I do a lot of cooking. You know, I've written a couple of cookbooks, and I'm really into cooking.
But you know,
I love
somebody
it.
else cooks. I mean, I know this because I've met her, and she's come to my exercise class. This is Jack's wife. She's really very lovely. Her name is LaLanne. And since she couldn't be with us today, I thought I'd just prop her up
That's
here.
Lala.
Lala.
Yeah, it
Now,
sounds
you
like
know,
a stripper.
I heard that her real name was like Ruth, and you made her change it to Elaine because you wanted to rhyme. Is that true?
It was Stinky.
Stinky?
Yeah. That's when I get mad at her.
I gotta show you this recipe because it's easy and
Okay,
it goes
let's
along
do it.
with everything that you believe in. You know what these are? These are Ortega chilies.
Yep.
You know,
Excellent. A lot of vitamin-
or earrings, either one. Anyway.
A lot of roughies, a lot of vitamin C, low calorie, good food.
Okay, what we do is, in order to take the skin off, we put the little fire on and we hold it over the fire, okay? And what it does is it roasts the pepper, and the pepper will look like this. So what happens is the skin comes off and you take the seeds out and you're left with a pepper, and this is how they stuff it. There's no big trick. You just roast it, everything comes off, you take the seeds off, and then we stuff it with jalapeno
No, I never knew that. I learned something. That's very good. See, you can learn every day, learn something.
You're right. You're right.
See, now you're putting some protein here, the cheese, and going to give it a lot of flavor.
Okay, now here's what you have to do. This is egg whites.
Right.
Okay, and if you could just mix in the egg yolks and a little flour and mix that in.
We'll do it.
And that's the coating.
I got it.
Okay? And you see, the big problem is sometimes a lot of the Mexican restaurants fry everything. And tell us about fried food, Jack.
Well, fried food, it's, we can do without it. That's right.
We can do without it.
No, I tell about all that fried food, 10 seconds on the lips and a lifetime on the hips.
You're right.
Remember that.
Okay, so we mix this up.
Right, it's all mixed.
And all you do is take this and you dip it in there like a batter. You do this one.
Okay, good.
And I'll do one of my own, okay? We'll have the Jack chili and the Richard chili, okay?
All the way through, right?
Yeah, you just dip it all the way in and you stick it. We're gonna make this in the oven. We don't fry these suckers. We put them in the oven, okay? That's good. And then we just do another one like this and dip it in here. And
Great for
all
the
we
fingers.
do, it's great for the fingers.
Yeah.
It's very good for the fingers. But
Finger
look,
licking good.
this is a high budget show. We have towels.
I'll tell you, that's...
Okay, now what we do is we bake these. And while these bake, we make a sauce, okay? Because you have to have a little bit of the sauce. And here is the sauce that we make. We saute a little onion and a little garlic. Do you like onion and garlic?
Oh, absolutely. Great
Okay.
foods.
So we saute a little onion and garlic, and we put them in here, okay? And we
I'll tell you
saute
one thing
that.
about Richard's recipes, boy, they are very terrific for you, and I approve of them 100%. No, it's true.
Okay.
May I have my wallet back, fella?
We put some tomatoes. We put some tomatoes, and we put some chicken broth and some spices, and we make a real nice sauce. This sauce can not only be used for these Ortega chilies. You can make these for omelets. You can put them over chicken. You can put them over fish, and it doesn't taste good over chocolate candy bars. So I don't want you to try it on that. Okay, so we saute the sauce like this. And Jack, if you would be so gracious to sit in this seat, I am going to serve Jack LaLanne. You sit down here. Okay. Remember, it's a real easy dish. It tastes good. We made this for Jack. What are you doing? What are you doing? How do you like that? Do they look good? Good. Okay. Now, You serve that, Jack. If you love the recipe, okay? And, oh, yeah. Oh, you know who's dying for just a little taste is Elaine. Elaine.
She never eats between meals.
Oh, sorry. If you love this recipe. Oh, Jack, look who's here! Jack! Jack! Oh, it's week number what? 53! More exercises with Jack LaLanne and his student. Don't go away!
Imagine a new cereal so unique, you can't describe it with one word.
Crunchy and chewy. Oh, that's 2 words. One word's nutty. Of course, the raisins taste sweet.
Crunchy, chewy, nutty, sweet, delicious.
It's new Raisin Grape Nuts, wholesome wheat and barley with naturally sweet, chewy raisins.
How about, that's not a word.
New Post Raisin Grape Nut cereal. In a word, you'll love every crunchy, chewy, nutty sweet spoon.
Plump, tender, naturally smoked, delicious Longacre Franks. No fillers, no sugars, no pork. Lean and meaty. Longacre Franks, over 80% fat-free. Nothing artificial. Better tasting naturally. Longacre Chicken Franks. Delicious, nutritious. Longacre Chicken Franks. From the Longacre family to your family.
Recently, in blind taste tests held in malls across the nation, Diet Cola drinkers tested the 3 leading Diet Colas. Diet Pepsi didn't win. Tab didn't win. Diet Right Cola did win. In fact, more people preferred the taste of Diet Right than either of the others. Taste the one that won. Delicious Diet Right Cola. It's got what it takes to beat the best.
Here are 2 good reasons you should come to Kauffman Friday and Saturday. They're both on sale at half their regular price. Half price means you get $11.99 carpets for $5.99 a square yard. And $13.99 carpets at $6.99. $17.99 carpets, just $8.99. It's like getting 2 square yards for the regular price of 1. Hurry to Kauffman Friday and Saturday and get quality broadloom at half off. 2 to 1, you'll be glad you did.
I'm Doug Johnson. And on the next Good Morning New York, you'll find out if your child has what it takes to be a movie star.
Well, I think you do, Doug. I'm Judy Licht. We'll have another very juicy visit from gossip columnist Robin Leach.
Always wonderful. And speaking of gossip, Sonny Bono is going to be here with us to give us his fair share.
I don't believe you said that. At any rate, on a more serious note, we'll be examining artificial insemination and test tube babies as our series on infertility continues.
Join us.
Jack, what's
Richard, again, I want to thank you from the bottom of my athletic heart for letting me be here. I consider it an honor and a pleasure.
It's an honor having you here.
Oh, well, thank you. At least we're trying to help people.
We could go on the road.
You know
we could play Vegas. Jack and Dickie, Dickie and Jack. What do you think about?
No, I just think about right now. You know, the only...
I like to have your ring, Jack. I mean, I don't care what anybody says.
That was a present from me to me.
Oh, good.
You know, the only constant thing in life is change. You know, wouldn't it be horrible if people couldn't change? Now, for you folks that are watching, all you here in the audience, I don't care what you have wrong with you, what your age is, your physical condition or whatever, you can change it. You can do something for the better. Isn't that great? That's what the most beautiful thing about our profession. We know that people can change, and we're going to help them to change.
And I think with the work that we're doing, and we both are dedicated and travel and work hard, that we're changing the American body.
Well, sure, it's boy, things are in the last 3 or 4 years, things have changed immeasurably, and this is what's going to save America. I believe America was going down the tube, and what's going to save us and going to be the world's greatest country, again, is going to be this physical fitness. Everybody getting into it. Even if you do a little bit every day and start overhauling your eating habits, just a simple little thing every day, do a little bit more, and I'll tell you, before you know it, you're going to be in fantastic shape.
Are you all ready?
Go. For you. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I want you all to place your hands on your hips, just like this, right? And we're going to do some easy little lunges, like we'll go here, and back, and front. Now, I want the back to be absolutely straight, and you're ready to go. Let's go.
Music now?
Oh, you've got to have some music.
Oh, music, Mr. Music!
All right, right foot forward. Ready? All right, let's go. Hand, 1, hand, 2, hand, pass, hand, sit, front, hand, 2, down, hand, back, down. That's it. And and two. Now stay down, bounce, pound. Lower, bend the leg more, more. Just hit the breathing. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Come on, pull that waist in, don't lean forward. You're leaning forward, lean back, other side, come on, down, low. Bend your legs, more. Just really tighten the old tush and the thigh here, more. Down, lower, breathe. Hit, don't stop. Good, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Other leg, get back, down, 2, 3, 1, pound. Feel that? I want it to hurt, come on, make it hurt. Waist it. 2, other side, come on, change, and count. Good. Just think what this is doing for you, helping you be firm and tight. Count. 6, 2, down, and 1, 2, go. And 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, feet apart. Toes out, hands behind your back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Lean back, lie back. 2, 3, 1, 2. Waist in. Very good. Lie back. 4, back, lie back. 2, count, up. Very good. Don't stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All want to sit on the floor. Everybody down. Lie on your back. Feet up in the air. Get them up. All right. Pretend you're going to touch the wall in front of you now. Let's have some music and go. Ready? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Exhale as you sit up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Don't rock it. Keep your feet up. Don't move your legs. Get your feet up more. Down, up, down, up, down, up. All right. Brace yourself on your elbows. Pull your knees into your chest. Exhale as you come up. Ready? And go. In, out. Exhale. Inhale. Knees together. 2. This really gets rid of the old corporation. Flatten that waist. 2. In, out. Exhale. Inhale. Way in. Now hold it in this time. Hold it in tight. Pull you, bend your knees. In tight. Bend your knees there. Pull them in tight. Now straighten. Now slow. Now make circles. Round. Come on, make it hurt. Round we go. That's it. The other way. Reverse. Richard, you're doing great. Come on. Keep breathing. Don't stop. Oh, come on. Keep going. Round. Other way. Round. Okay. Now ready. Let's go. Feet out. Leg scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your toes. Legs straight. Beginners, when you get tired, quick. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs up high. 2, 3, 4. Cross. Hand. Breathe. Arch. Come on, get those legs. Punch your toes. Get your legs up high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here's the other one. Bicycle pump. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Pump hard. Pump back. 1 hard. What do you need? Like pistons. In tight. Hard. Move it. That's it. Come on. Great. Keep your head up. Put your chin on your chest. Let's get rid of your double chin. Come on. Waist in. Don't give up. You got a lot of reserve here. Move. Use it. Boy, you work hard today. You get better tomorrow. Move it. That's it. 1, 2. Okay, everybody get on your hands and knees. Let's go. All right, this is fanny firming time. How many of you want a firm fanny? I know. Hey, that's it. You ready? Back. Straighten your legs. Head up. Keep looking at the ceiling. Right leg. Let's go. And up, down, lift, and up, down. Head up. 2. Arch your back. Sink into your hips. Up, down. Breathe. 2. Higher. Keep your legs straight. 2. Up, down. Change legs. Let's go. 1, 2. Higher. Hand. Way up. 2, 3, 4. Up, down. Watch Richard do both legs together. No. 1,
I ain't doing both legs together.
Change leg in. Up, down. Hold it up at the top. Head up. Arch your back. Now a little short.
I don't hear the breathing, Jack. Do you?
Breathe hard. Remember, let's hear it. Go.
Jack and Naomi, break back. Go. Away.
Straight. Up. Short movements. Keep your legs straight. You're bending your knees. Up higher. Boy, your fannies are looking best. Up, down, 2, 3. Higher. Get them up. 2, 3.
I'm so glad FisherPrice now has arts and crafts. They have a wonderful selection. They have an art kit. There's little lace-ups and crazy clay characters and starting stitchery with pictures that can be done in needlepoint. A wonderful printer's kit, color with yarn, where your children draw with yarn. You know why I'm glad FisherPrice now has arts and crafts?
Arts and crafts from FisherPrice.
By the way, Jane, how's the diet going? Pretty well. How's yours? Well, I'll tell you a secret. Yesterday I had 1,001 calories. What's the one? Unicap M. Actually, it's less than 1 calorie. I always take Unicap M when I diet. Oh. Well, 1 Unicap M gives me the full U.S. recommended daily allowance of 10 important vitamins and minerals like iron, iodine, copper, and zinc. So I don't have to worry about the ones I might miss on a diet. So that's your secret. Not anymore.
Unicap M. Share your diet secret with a friend.
Now here's a great new idea in baby washcloths. New diaperine Krissies. Krissies are the thickest, strongest, softest cloths you can buy in a pop-up container. That's right. Krissies are the thickest, strongest, softest cloths. And the new container makes Krissies easier to use. Unlike tray packs, Krissies pop up one at a time. And baby can't spill them. Try new diaperine Krissies. The thickest, strongest, softest cloths in a pop-up container.
Tonight at 5, Storm Field continues his special report on the causes and cures for premenstrual syndrome.
Then at 6, Doug Johnson reports on the power of psychic phenomena.
Invisible forces surround us.
Sound waves, light waves, and a corona of energy surrounding the human body.
Parapsychologists believe the aura around your body can tell much about your personality.
It's Eyewitness News plus premenstrual syndrome.
And psychic phenomena, tonight at 5 and 6.
Thank you for a lot of things.
Thank you. I haven't started yet. Everything ahead of me. What I did yesterday is forgotten. It's gone. The only thing important in life is this second and what you're going to do. Forget that stuff, you know. Do the best you can right now, right now.
Thank you, Jim.
And that's what you're doing. You're helping people to do things right now.
And thank you. Today's show has been a very special thrill for me because it gave me a chance to work with the man I've always admired, LaLanne. Jack and I both dedicated our lives to the same goal, helping you to help yourself be the best possible shape. It doesn't matter whose program you follow as long as you take an active interest in exercise. We're happy that many of you are getting up and exercising, but we will have done our job when every single one of you realizes the value of fitness. So what are you all waiting for? Let's get up, come on! Here we go, blow it out. With this week's 5 recipes and other items and $1 with your name and address to recipes number 53, Post Office Box 4A, Hollywood, California, 90028. All the way. I don't hear that breathing. Super scrubbable True Test, Easy Care Latex, flat wall and trim finish. Perfect for both walls and woodwork. Sold only by True Value hardware stores. The Daisy Stripper peels and Julienne's most firm flesh, fruits, and vegetables, complete with 5 replacement cutter blades and dust cover. Daisy, making life easier. New Hamilton Beach full-size burst of steel lightweight iron with Silverstone sole plate. Even your delicate fabrics stay silky soft. Treetop, America's favorite frozen apple juice. 100% pure juice. No artificial ingredients and no sugar added. The only liquid complexion soap especially formulated for facial use by Yardley of London with moisturizing glycerin for dry, normal, or oily skin. All right, give me those shoulders. 5, 6, 7, and down.
Watch the daytime session of the People's Court this afternoon at 4:30, right before the 5 o'clock Eyewitness News with Roseanne Scamadella and Storm Field. Now stay tuned for Good Morning New York, next on Channel 7.